Humour in games is actually hard to pull off. Many games have tried and have failed miserably, others do it really well. Deadpool is in the latter category because the humour is well written and it will have you laughing a lot through the 6 to 7 hour campaign, but the short length and the final boss encounter drag down what is otherwise a solid license game. There isn't much of an actual story in Deadpool as it focuses on the humour, so I'm going to explain it to what I've pieced together. You play as the merc with a mouth, Deadpool, who sends his video game idea to the developer High Moon Studios, and they decline it, thinking it's not a very good idea. Deadpool detonates an explosive at High Moon, which destroys the place, so High Moon now accept his idea and they send him a script, which Deadpool doesn't like. Deadpool then starts chasing after Mr. Sinister and his army of clowns. As I said, there isn't really much of a story, but what the game lacks in story, it makes up for in well-written humour. There is a lot of funny moments in Deadpool. While there is the odd joke that misses the mark, the majority of the game is very funny and well-written. Gameplay-wise, the game is your average hack and slash. You start off with swords and pistols, but eventually you can upgrade to hammers, shotguns, and a variety of weapons. You can upgrade Deadpool and his weapons by earning Deadpool points by killing enemies and doing high combos. You spend your time mixing heavy and light attacks to create combos, and there is also some gun kata moves to mix up the combats. The gameplay works, but its only problem is that it can get a little bit repetitive. Graphically, the game is serviceable, character models look fine, and textures are alright for the most part. Sound-wise, the game has a great soundtrack, and Nolan North does an excellent job voicing Deadpool. In fact, all the voice acting is well done, with everyone turning in a great performance. After you beat the game, there is a challenge mode, but it's not worth playing because it's just basically levels recycled from the campaign, but you're fighting enemies. It's not worth it, it's just filler. And that's really the major issue with Deadpool. It's just very short, and there isn't really any replay value. Plus, the final boss fight feels a hell of a lot like filler, and is really poorly executed. Without spoiling anything, you will have to fight the previous 3 bosses you fought earlier in the game all together at the same time. Plus, you have to fight the final boss who makes clones of himself. It's really annoying and frustrating. In the end, Deadpool is a really funny, entertaining game with fantastic sound, solid gameplay and graphics. It's definitely better than the average licensed game, and it's definitely better than the previous Activision licensed games. But the game's shortness, plus its little to none replay value, means I can only recommend Deadpool as a rental, as a purchase when it comes down in price. But when it does come down in price, or you decide to rent it, you will have a lot of fun with Deadpool. It's short, but it leaves you with a smile on your face. Deadpool gets a 7 out of 10. It's a solid game. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next review. Bye!
Hey! This is my jam! You can't sing. Crazy. I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. See? He's like an angel. I'm crazy. I'm crazy for... This must be my style.